Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Gaming with the Fedora. I am the Fedora and we are back once again on the Underfalls realm, and we are working on an amazing project right now. So, I recently found out that they're adding Minecraft Steve to the player list for Super Smash Brothers, and that's insanely exciting. It looks like it's going to be a super fun character to play. But thanks to that, it inspired me to start working on something really cool. I want to build some mini-games. So, we're going to build Mario-themed mini-games on the Mushroom Biome, and check it out. We're starting with our very own Mario Kart track here on the server, and it's going to be complete with all this crazy fun stuff you can do, all these, redstone contraptions and things like that that are going to simulate power-ups and everything else. But we started with the track, and I've had a lot of support and a lot of help from our fellow Fedora family members here on the server. And just check this thing out. Like, we're going to go through it. I'm going to show you guys each individual piece, and I try to do it in a time-lapse, and, well, as you can see here, my build time-lapse sort of failed. Go ahead and check that out while I run down this tunnel here. So you'll see everything's going fine, yada-da-da-da, where place some blocks, super fast, build mode, all that kind of cool stuff. And, well, this is Minecraft Bedrock, and we talk about that all the time, and this is a realm on Bedrock, so we're very limited in a lot of different things that we do here, and I didn't even realize what was happening until it was too late, when I had already looked up at, my camera account recording. So I finish off this last line right up here, and then, oh, give me 1 second, and then as you see me go up, look, boop, I'm gone, I disappear, and I come back into render, and I disappear again, and then I come back into render. And I was so unhappy with the fact that I was disappearing that I just ended the recording, decided that we're not going to do a time-lapse, and I was just going to do this off-camera. But, despite that snafu, we carried on, and, yeah, this tunnel portion here turned out fantastic. I love, the chains and the lights hanging through, and then down in this bottom section here, I've got, the shortcut way you can go, but there's also, there's just so much to show you guys, and I'm gonna take, kind of a run through here in a second to, let me sleep to get the critters to go away. Alrighty, that's much better. Okay, now, let's go down here. Now, check it out, look, did you see that? Did you see that? We even brought polar bears in. As you can see here, we used Lord Merrick's help for those polar bears. He was an insane amount of assistance with this, because I'm not the greatest at moving mobs around. I can move villagers and stuff around, but, when it came to mobs, Lord Merrick has helped me out so many times in the past, as long as we've been playing Minecraft together. And, so he had me help him, boat him up and everything. He transported him over, got him in, and he just made the whole process that much easier. So huge shout out and thank you to Lord Merrick for all your help getting this done, because these are going to make an excellent addition to our game. Let's just look, oh, they were angry at me. They didn't like me, which is another reason I don't move mobs. He was way better at this than I am. I somehow managed to aggro all of the mobs while we were trying to move them. And I don't even remember if he got hit one time by these polar bears. It was very, very impressive. I am nowhere near as good as he is when it comes to this sort of thing. I got redstone down. I've got some pretty good minigame ideas, but look, I'm getting beat up by these things. I keep having to lure them back into the boats. They're so aggressive towards me, so I could not have done this portion without Lord Merrick's help. I could have, but it would have taken me way longer, and probably a lot more deaths. Now, granted, we did have our fair share of difficult times, and this was probably a solid hour long, if not longer, in total process, because as you can see, we kept popping the bears out and back into the boats. trying to get connected to the boats with leads and everything. It was insanely stressful, but, you know, Lord Merrick made the job. Oh, look, I guess he did get hit. There's one. But Lord Merrick made the job way, way easier for us. But after Lord Merrick rounded up all of those for us, we went ahead and we name tagged all of them, named them Don't Feed, and, well, then I went about trying to name tag them, and that was not fun considering they were all still super aggressive towards me. Like, it was stupid how aggressive these bears stayed. Like, polar bears, long memory. Like, that one, like, check this out. That one right there managed to get over the wall to come out after me, a too-high wall. So I had to bail. And then, like, you know, we got them all cornered right here, as you could see, and I did manage to finally name tag all of these guys so that they will not despawn. And at one point, look, I even went into the nether and came back out, and the craziest thing happened. Lord Merrick was dying laughing in the party chat with me because the bears teleported. They teleported out of their enclosure up into this area in order to continue to pursue me. It was insane. I had no idea what happened. It's bedrock craziness here. Like, we just could not get the aggro, but it was a lot of fun. Let me tell you. Now I want to show you guys how we managed to acquire all these resources. So, if you'll follow me, we're going to head over to our neighboring ice biome here, because Lord Merrick showed me one of the newer ways to acquire snow from a snow golem. And I went ahead and added a little bit of a redstone flare to it, and we came up with this. And I think I'm actually going to make a tutorial on this thing, because it is insanely useful. Like, check it out. You stand on this piston, and it just goes to town, firing off, just loading you up with snowballs like crazy. And we made this little crafting station in here where you can just unload the chests, craft it into snow blocks, dump them into the hopper there, which will feed them into the chests. When you step off the plate, it turns off the machine, kind of like a dead man switch, and I think, I mean, it's insanely useful. It's got a bed in there so you can sleep through the night if you're online with other players, because we are in a realm in vanilla survival, so that is very important for us. In all of our farms, you will see there are beds just in case we need to use them. But, I mean, look at the devastation I did to this area. I took all of the ice out, and then we started, you know, taking all that snow and everything, and it just made this whole project way easier. And, you know, once again, you know, me and Lord Merrick tag teamed that. We've done a lot of work on this together, so I can't wait for him to actually get to play this. So, now I think it's time to showcase you guys the track itself. So you start off dropping down, and you're going to head this direction right here. And the first thing you're going to come to is my big, long ice and snow tunnel that has a couple of step downs that you're going to see up here in this tunnel. And this tunnel is going to house the first several little redstone traps / redstone power-ups that you could come across. And then once you get down to this piece, you're going to have a choice to make in the track. You can either take the safe route and go the nice, wide, full of straight stretches track, or you're going to be able to take the shortcut. Because in Mario Party, in Mario Kart, there's always shortcuts you can take, and it's going to be full of these little snow bunkers, as well as all of my polar bears are going to be housed in here. There won't be all this torch spam, because we're going to redo the lighting in here quite a bit. But this, we're going to do some testing as well to make sure it's not too difficult, but it's just difficult enough. Then you're going to come down to here, where there's going to be a bubble elevator that takes you up. Up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we're going to pretend like that didn't happen, and carry on. So you're going to go up the bubble elevator and land in this part of the track here. So once you start hitting some of these, now I will tell you, these are these angled pieces of the track are hard to go straight down. I've been testing, it's so difficult. But when you hit the straight stretches, you're going to have your next rounds of, say, booby traps slash, power-ups that you can hit. And this track is going to be designed with 2 different modes to it. There is going to be a time trial mode, single player, that will turn off all of the booby traps and only leave, like, the power-up style stuff. And then there is going to be a multiplayer mode that you're going to be able to set it to, where everything will be active, and it's going to be super dangerous and super fun, and all of that is going to be housed in one big Breadstone brain underneath the track that I'm working on in a creative account to try and make sure that I get this right. But there's going to be a line right across the middle full of pressure plates that is going to be kind of the finish line that you cross for your time trial mode. There is going to be levers up top to turn either on single player mode or turn on multiplayer mode. It's going to be insanely fun, guys. I mean, I'm super proud of myself and super excited for what I'm constructing here. I mean, this is going to be full-blown Mario Kart here in Minecraft. Done with boats and ice roads, and we're going to do so many different themed versions of this, I think, throughout the server. I think I'm going to use a bunch of different biomes to build tracks similar to this. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this concept. And I even have an idea brewing for our very own Super Smash Bros. Style PvP arena that should be an insane amount of fun. But there's something else that I have to get to before I end this episode. Because this has been a couple-day process, and I didn't even notice what had occurred in my base. I made a request to Lord Merrick for blaze rods because of another project we have going on the side. And I need to show you guys how he delivered me the blaze rods that I requested. So check this out. Okay, so as you can see behind me, I have a blaze rod on the wall. And, if I back up a little bit here, you can see that it says blaze rod delivery complete. You would assume that it was those 2 shulkers over there on the side, but no, those are mine. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, this right here. Look at this. This is how Lord Merrick decided to deliver my blaze rods. And I asked him for a couple. I said I needed a couple of blaze rods because we were going to get some, villager trading going on with some brewing stands, and I needed to whip up some more potions and stuff like that. So I needed a couple of blaze rods, and Lord Merrick filled my hallway. It did, and then some with blaze rods. This is insane. I don't know if he's got a blaze farm or if he just went out slaughtering this many blazes, but my God. I mean, we've all seen in the past, if you've been around watching my videos, the last time I requested some supplies from Lord Merrick, we ended up with some kind of shady meeting. And, we were confronted with a couple mobster cows. And yeah, so that's how we got stuff last time. But this is incredible. This is incredible. I mean, I'm lost for words, and I'm going to take all those item frames too because I need them. I need them to finish up my storage area and everything like that as well. But we also, I mean, on top of receiving this insane, hallway of blaze rods here and item frames, we have another agenda today. That's because in the last episode, I asked one of my loyal followers and subscribers, and he comments on every video, Mr. Reginald. I asked him to pick a name for my sword. And he has done just that. He commented with a name for my sword. So before we end this episode, we are going to name this sword just for you, Reginald. Alright, and here we are at the anvil. Chun. Let's see, let's make sure I'm spelling this right. Let me read it. Yep. Okay, so Chun. Maru? M-A-R-U? Chun Chun Maru. There we go. That was the request. Now, I'm not sure. I looked it up a little bit. I think it's something from an anime, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's something from an anime. But yeah, there we go. There you go, Reginald. Chun Chun Maru, as you requested. And from now on, we will slaughter all of the mobs with our very own Chun Chun Maru. But thank you guys, once again, as always, so much for everything you guys do, for watching my videos, for, you know, following us here on Ender Falls, and wait, what? What is that? What is that? What are you interrupting my outro? What are you? Oh, that is extremely disturbing. Oh my god. I didn't even know you could do that with signs. What in the world is that? I have no idea who put that up in my base. That craziness, but okay, anyway. Thank you guys so much for all your support and everything that you guys do. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. In the next video, we're going to talk about all the redstone that's going to go into the track and show you guys a little bit of the brain once I have it completed and explain some of those pieces. In the meantime, I'm probably going to do a tutorial on my snow farm as well, so keep an eye out for that. But thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for being a part of the Fedora family. Everything you do is much appreciated. Thanks for watching the video if you've made it this far. Hopefully you're already subscribed. If you're not, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button. It helps me out a ton, guys. We are up to 29 subscribers, I think, as of this video, which is an increase from our last one. So thank you guys for helping me out on my journey here. And I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video. Bye-bye!